Hi everyone, welcome to the Event Planners Workshop. Really nice to have you here again today. I wanted to share with you, I've just released my 55 ways to host a successful corporate Christmas party, and I have put that on my website. So if you go to redlanyard.com.au, there's a big button there that says I'm a VIP, get me my list of 55 ways to host a successful corporate Christmas party. I'm going to be sharing some videos along the way. I'm going to do a couple of videos throughout this process just to outline a few things that might help you with your corporate Christmas party. So today I thought I would share with you how to set up yourself so you can successfully produce or host a corporate Christmas party. So there's a few things that I would encourage you to think about first. Now, the first thing to think about is work out who your audience is. And I know that I bang on a lot about who your audience is, but it's really important to know who you're producing this event for, because that will determine the program, it'll determine everything around it. So decide if you're hosting a Christmas party for staff, if you're going to host a Christmas party for clients. Perhaps you're going to bring prospects into the room as well. That's a great idea for a Christmas party, by the way. Bringing current clients and prospects together, because all of a sudden you've got a room full of advocates for your business. So you've got staff, clients, prospects, suppliers, there's people in your network. It really is a great opportunity to bring a lot of people together, but you need to decide that first. Is it just families? Are you going to allow partners? Will children be allowed to come to the event? Those kind of things. So think about your audience first. Step number 2, decide on your delivery mode. And of course, we're in an environment where it may not be possible for you to host a live event. So of course, there is the live event option. Parties in the park are a really great idea, and they really do allay a lot of those fears about the pandemic that we're in right now. And of course, we have virtual events, and it is possible to host a successful corporate Christmas party online. There's lots of different ideas in my 55 ways to host a successful corporate Christmas party that also apply for virtual events. So make sure that you check that out. And of course, there's the combination. So we're calling them a hybrid event, a word that I'm not really a fan of. It speaks to electric cars for me, not necessarily events, but check out some different ways to host people live in the room as well as online at the same time. There's some ideas for that as well. Step number 3, what are the fundamentals that need to be included in your event? So think about the program and decide whether you're going to have speeches, awards. Do you need a stage? Does it need to have a projection system? Do you need a speaker system? Is someone going to talk and you've got a large audience and people need to be able to hear at the back of the room? Are people going to be seated? Will they be standing? Clearly we're not allowed to have dancing, so you don't really need to worry about a dance floor right now. However, you do need to think about all of those critical elements in your event so you can make sure that when you go looking for the venue, which is step number 4, you know what you need to have in the venue, whether it be a purpose-built event venue or the park or someone's house, the warehouse, the office. You need to know what infrastructure that you need. So before you fall in love with a venue, really look at what it is that you need from a venue and make sure that they have it. And, it tends to be the first thing we go to because it is the hero of the event. If the venue isn't very good or if the food and beverage isn't very good, they're the things that people remember, but you don't have to decide that first, okay? You need to think about the audience first, the program first, and then what elements you need there. There are more than enough venues around, and there's lots and lots of deals to be done with venues at the moment because clearly they are wanting your business. And then step number 5, get started on your guest list. So hopefully you've had a think about your guest list when you've been deciding on your audience. So you've got the overarching idea of whether it's staff or whether it's families, clients, prospects, etc. And then start brainstorming that guest list and write down absolutely everybody that you want to celebrate with this year. Then you can start to categorize them, and that will help you come up with the audience as well. Now, when you're thinking about your guest list, think about the invitation and whether you can do something creative with the invitation. And look, to be honest, I don't believe it will be difficult to get people to come to your Christmas party, particularly this year in 2020, because the big companies aren't hosting. They're not holding Christmas parties. They're not doing their 1,000-person big Christmas parties this year. So those events that may possibly have taken your client's attention away from you or your staff's attention away from you, they're not going to be there this year. And so you will have an opportunity to be able to jump in and grab those clients and get them to come and celebrate with you if clients is who you want to come to your Christmas party. So in relation to the invitation, have a think about whether a Facebook invitation is enough, whether an email invitation is enough. It's really exciting to get something in the mail. So think about just a simple paper invitation. A simple, beautifully handwritten paper invitation in the post will be really well received, and you can go from there right up to really unique, really interesting ways to engage with people for your Christmas party. And particularly if it's an online Christmas party, you can start engaging with them well before the event and have them set up for an excellent experience at your online event. Again, lots of ideas in my 55 ways to host a successful corporate Christmas party. So they're my 5 steps to setting you up for your successful Christmas party in the first instance. If you would like to know more about what I do, go to redlanyard.com.au, click on the VIP button and you'll get that list of 55 ways. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you just search Red Lanyard on YouTube, you'll find a whole bunch of videos there where I share lots of tips and tricks on my event planning workshops. So I'll see you again in a day or so. I'll start to go through my 55 ways and share some different ideas with you. So happy eventing, and I look forward to following along with your event journey. Bye for now.